Hello ladies and gentlemen, Ecology here, and welcome to World of Tanks. As you can see, this is not a normal garage. Well, I've been downloading mods, I know. Ecology and mods. Yeah, that's why there wasn't a video yesterday, because my World of Tanks was all bugged up, and I had to reinstall it. But finally the mods work, so sorry there wasn't a video the last couple days. I was trying to get mods to work, didn't work. But today's video I'm going to be showing you the M103. But before that, I'm going to tell you what mod I have. The mod I have installed is, well, the garage mod, which gives me all that other fun stuff. I also have the hangman mod hanger thingamajigger, which allows me to switch from different garage. Right now, I have it set to last battle. The last battle that I played before making this video was on Karelia. So, yeah, this is where I died, in this position facing that way, because my teammates pushed me out and didn't let me pull back, which is annoying. But you also have a choice from the premium garage, which I'm not a big fan of, because as you can see I don't have a premium garage. So if I was using this garage, I would always feel like I was not doing something that I wasn't supposed to. Basically, I shouldn't have this garage if I don't have a premium account, so to say. Then you can have the standard garage. I was kind of hoping that it had like the standard garage and premium garage of the old premium and standard garage, but no. Then you have Wargaming Celebration, the WGL Nick Finals, the B-Day EU, the hangar for May 1st, hangar for April 26th, the hangar for the V-Day, the Allies in Germany, and then you have, well, the last battle. Then down here you have default, then random, national, and then last battle. So I have it set to last battle, so I always see the last position, which is quite nice. But the reason why my tank is in this position was because I was in a medium tank poking around this hill. An IS-6, a premium tier 8, decided to push me out and use me as cover, and they pushed me all the way to there until they both died. There was two heavy tanks pushing my dead Corcus out this far because they couldn't be nice and let me pull back behind the rock and let them go through. Nope, they have to push a medium tank out in the open. Frustrating. But here's the battle of the Black Prince. Here we are with the Black Prince, and I am platooning with Zori again, and he's in his FV-304, a British artillery piece. So let's see how good this battle goes. I'm going to speed up time here for the timer, because timers are very annoying, and I don't want to sit here for 17 seconds. So basically, I'm going to sit here for a couple of seconds, waiting for the team to go. So we decide to go towards where the heavy tanks like to go, the 1-2 area. But looking at the minimap, I'm a tier 7 in a tier 8 match, which isn't a very big deal, but it is kind of a deterrent when you're in a Black Prince to go in certain directions with higher tanks, like the KV-4, the WZs, are very annoying vehicles to try to fight in. As I speed it up here, because the Black Prince is a quite slow vehicle, and it is quite boring watching the very slow Black Prince. It's not a bad vehicle, it's just very, very typically British and being slow, as anything can be. Which isn't a bad thing, it's just, you gotta get used to it. Alright, back to normal speed here. Now we see that there's a WZ, a Jagdpanther 2, a Oni, which is very scary in this situation, and a KV-4. Now, I have to use this rock as cover because they do have 3 artillery pieces, and they're quite annoying artilleries. So, I'm trying to use elevation to my advantage here, getting this little dip being hauled down so they can't really use their gun depression to hit me, because they're all Russian or Chinese vehicles. And they have very crappy gun depression and elevation. Now here comes the Oni. I plop a shell into his side plate. It pens, which is good. And then here comes the problem. Try to hit the lower plate. It doesn't work. He needs to be tracked. So I aim for the track. I blow off his track. I think that was my shot hitting the track. And then I try to hit this little slip of metal right there, and I do. And then I'm like, ooh, this is actually a good position. The Oni's providing me cover, but this WC-111 got tracked, and it aggravates me when people track a tank, and I'm just like, I wanna shoot. I want to shoot tank, but I can't because it's tracked at a weird angle that I can't shoot. So then I try to aim at this WZ behind him. And it's not really big an advantage here. It's kind of a hindrance because of the way my team is, you know, taking down their team. So I get fed up. Don't want to get by that WZ because 90% of the time he's probably firing gold ammunition. And gold ammunition is quite annoying. I see the Jagdpanther 2. Looks like he's charging after the artillery piece. I must charge. I must protect artillery. So I take a blind fire there. That was kind of stupid because I have to reload. And there I go. I shoot him in the back end. I should have tracked him, try to aim for the tracks. But then this T-29, I have to hit the T-29. I can't say no because he'll just shoot me as the Jagdpanther 2 kills my friend and kills the artillery. Keeping an eye out so I don't get shot in the sides or rear. I'm still worried about the WZ and KV-4 breaking through, but there's a Jagdtiger and a WZ, so hopefully they can do their job as heavies and block the shots. But it doesn't look good. It's 5 to 10. I got my track blown off, so I had to repair my track. But this is the good thing about the 17-pounder gun. It likes to penetrate no matter what. As I aim for his lower plate, as a shell misses right across. I think that's from like the Super Persian or something. But this is when I get nailed by artillery. There's the M44. I killed him, but I just got hit again by an M44. As I try to use this big mountain range, as artillery tries to fire at me again, and you can see they were firing gold because it was a nice blackish Hesh area. But I look at my damage. I'm at pretty crappy hit points right now, which is not good. But it looks like the WZ and Jagdtiger did their job. Now it's pretty 10 to 10. It's an even-Steven game. Now I have a choice to help the Ferdinand with the Super Pershing. Oh, there's a Stur Emil on the hill. Or I can help the Jagdtiger with the artillery. But the Jagdtiger's at full health. He can basically deal with the artillery. I want to go back to defend base. I need to help kill the Super Pershing and the Stur Emil. Okay, so back down to normal speed. So there's the Super Pershing. I know the Super Pershing can kill me if he gets a lucky shot in, but I know that 90mm gun isn't really that accurate. As I aim for a shot of his upper commander's hatch, or loader's hatch, or whatever hatch, doing some damage. I realize I can do that more reliably. Take another shot, he backed away, so my shell flew over. I aim in between his spaced armor, which is a good weak point, in between his spaced front plate and his turret, and then he did a dumb and turned his turret towards that WZ. Making sure, as I look at the Jagdtiger, he's still at pretty good health. Can he finish off that last artillery piece? Yes. Awesome. So now it's 14-12, and that Jagdtiger isn't looking too good. So basically, we're all on one-shot kills for that Stur Emil. That WZ is low health, I'm low health, and that Jagdtiger's low health. So the Stur Emil on the hill has either three options. Stay on the hill and basically be a loser. Go to our base and basically cap our base. I'm trying to shoot through the train, which isn't really a good idea. Or he can go back to his base and try to defend. Which one will this Stur Emil do? So I'm using these places as cover, making sure I don't get side shotted in. Trying not to knock anything over as I make my way to here, where there's a nice depression. So I can either go straight to the zero line, or I can go around to be in between everything. Now, I do have to remember the Stur Emil has good gun depression. So being down here is a good thing because it'll be spotted for the Jagdtiger and the WZ, so all they have to do is just put one shell in, but I most likely probably would be dead. So I sit here in between this area and that area, so if he comes down either side, I can see him. Unless he goes up the A0 area and goes down to their cap that way. So after giving it some time, we're capping his base, so 90% of the time he's probably going to go back to his base to try to reset it. As the WZ abandons our base and goes trying to help the Jagdtiger in the capping. As I make my way over here, trying to, see. But it looks like he chose the first option. Just sit on the hill and basically wait until our team wins. Because that super Pershing on the enemy team got very aggravated and put something in chat. So I'm guessing that he was still on the hill, just waiting until the game captured. So that's it for the Black Prince, and back to the garage. And welcome back in the garage. This is a beautiful HD tank, I have to say. Beautifully done. Now let's go over some statistics about the Black Prince, shall we? It has 1,450 hit points. It weighs 50.1 tons. It also has 600 horsepower. Top speed is 20 kilometers, which is pretty slow, but it's a Black Prince. Traverse speed is 20 degrees a second. Hull armor is 150. That was a defeat. That was the battle I was talking about, the Karelia battle that I just played. So let's see. Where was I? Okay, hull armor is 152 in the front, which is pretty nice actually. 95 in the side, which is okay. It's decent, not bad, but really not good. 50 in the rear of the tank, which is garbage comparison, but you don't really want to show them that. Turret armor on this tank is very, very strong. 240 in the front, 95 in the side, the same thing as the plate below it, and 101, so it actually has better rear armor, which is interesting. Standard shell damage is 113 through 180. 88. Standard shell penetration is 128 through 214. Standard penetration, so that's millimeters. So that has pretty good everything because of the 70-pounder gun. Its rate of fire is 12 rounds per minute. Its actual reload time is 5.33, which is pretty fast. Granted, my crew is pretty stock, except for my radio operator, because the tank after this, the Conqueror, or the Carvon, does not need a radio operator, so he had to stay on the tank. So he has 4 crew skills, which is awesome, and then everyone else doesn't, which I find hilarious. Like, he's teaching all the other people how to basically Black Prince. Let's see, its turret traverse, the way the turret goes back and white, left and right is 30 degrees per second. Its view range is 370. Actual view range right now is 340 because my crew is garbage, except for radio operator. And my signal range is 700 right now because I have 3 crew perks. It's up to 868, which is actually quite nice. All in all, I like the Black Prince. I really like this tank a lot. I'm also enjoying this garage mod because the problem with the standard garage is it's too dark. It feels like it's ran down, and I don't really like that. That's why I like the premium garage, but I feel not happy having the premium garage. But at least with the last battle, it basically, everything is there. Like, you can see the lightning in the background. You can even hear the thunder rumbling occasionally, which I quite like. And it's where you left off, so you can have amazing garages. Like, look at that. I'm in the middle of the road, granted, with the rocks behind me. It's quite nice, actually. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and also another thing, Happy Easter everyone. I hope everyone has a good Easter Sunday and has a lot of fun with their families and friends and stuff. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is Eco. I'm out. Bye bye.